What is up, guys? My name's Jackal, and we're here for another segment of Megaman 2. We're over here at Wily's, what is it? I think it's Wily's, yeah, it's just Wily's Stage 1. And, yeah, we're here to make sure we take some names. What's the joke? Kick ass and chew bubblegum and I'm all out of bubblegum? Something like that. Alright, sweet. You know what? I'm gonna refill the rest of my stuff. I got unlimited. We got unlimited resources over here. We might as well just take advantage of it. Hopefully I'm also getting the health to make it work, and there we go. Cool. But how's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Fuck yeah. For me it is a very nice Sunday morning. Early Sunday morning. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning over here for me. Trying to somewhat stick to my sleep schedule that I have during the work week. Just taking a small nap during the night. Then trying to stay up for the rest of the night. Helps keep everything nice throughout the week. Having a couple of days on the weekend where my body just doesn't go through the same sleep schedule usually is not very helpful for me. Alright, I guess even though that doesn't matter because I have to use the number 3 to get up here. Alright, cool though. We got everything refilled. We got ourselves our extra life. That's nice. Hey. Go up, not down. Oh, well, what do you know? Delicious. Scrum-diddly-umptious. Alright. Should be up here, right? Nope. It is not. Sweet. Right. Hurry up. Fucking hate this guy. Good. Beat it. Ba-da-da-da. Bro, this really is not just one of the best Mega Man songs. This is one of the best video game tracks of all time. This shit is super iconic. Excellent. So excellent. Nope. If I'm going to use the flash, it's going to be right here, baby. Because I am not getting taken down on that stupid shit. Alright. This is going to suck. I didn't think it was going to suck that bad. Alright, let's see if we can get an extra life. While we're down here again. Luckily, it's just infinite spawns. So you can just do a little prayer to RNGesus over here and see what our king is always willing to do for his loyal subjects. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Bang, 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 bang. It's nice. I'm glad to have this this work week behind me. I've made this remark before, but, you know, in certain ways, I do have a fucking great job. And in other ways, it's a huge, huge pain in the ass. I've made it no secret that I work for UPS. And it's a unionized job, so, you know, you can usually, do well when it comes to pay and everything else and hours. Everything's usually really good in that regard with UPS. Realistically, my job has no pay ceiling. As long as I keep working there, every year basically, I'm guaranteed to make more money every year. No matter what. Like fucking clockwork. Now, a big problem with that business model, if you're an employee, is, you know, I have a coworker who's been working with the company now for like 30 years. And when he was working, you suck ass. When he was working overtime, he was saying that he was making like $55 an hour or some shit like that. Now, I understand how math works, and I know that, you know, time and a half, what that means is that if you take 2/3 of that time, son of a bitch. If you take 2/3 of an overtime wage, you get the base wage. Because, you know, time and a half is adding 50%, so you take 2/3 of that, you know, bada bing, bada boom. You got the wage right there. That's how it works. Go, 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 go. Oh no! There's more! Fuck off. Okay, can we not miss the jump button this time? That would be excellent. God damn it. Right at the actual boss fight! Please give me an extra life. I could really use an extra life. I could really use an extra life. But, you know, since I know how to do the math, that means, like, you know, I could tell this dude if he's making like $55 an hour, that means he's basically making like 34 something an hour as like a base wage. Which is, you know, damn near $20 more than what I make an hour for doing the same level of work. And when I found that out and when I kind of did that math in my head, I was like, you know what? This is why UPS treats its employees like fucking dog shit. They don't want people staying there for undue amount of years so they can start reaping like all the heaviest rewards. They don't want their workers as a business to be making that like that top dollar. So their solution is, well, if we make everyone work here in shitty enough conditions, they'll leave within a couple of years. Nobody ever really makes that big level of bucks. Everything made way more sense once I figured that out. And then it sucks because, you know, at one point I wanted to become a supervisor. And then, you know, now that I've been there long enough, one, I've seen how the business structure is for those employees. and realize how much I don't want to be a part of that. And then not just that, oh my God! Fuck you. You know, you make more when you go to like the entry-level management position from a grunt worker. Like, you do make more money. But the problem is that, one, you don't get the overtime that you get as a grunt. When you're a grunt, the contract that we have negotiated as employees is, shit. I couldn't hit the start button in time. But every day when you work 5 hours, anything after 5 hours a day is overtime. So you don't have to work 8 hours to start getting overtime at my job. Now, that also means, fuck you guys. The actual worst. Oh shit. That should almost hit me again. These guys fucking launch pretty goddamn hard. At least it's real easy to get here now. Now that I get a full look at it again. It's actually a relatively small trip to that boss, actually. It's not a very long journey to have to make at all. Dope. That's what I wanted. Exit stage up. That is not a stage direction. I don't believe. Maybe it is. Dickhead. But no, I realize that's how UPS does it. And that's why they do their employees so fucking dirty all the goddamn time. All the time. Like, for me, usually when you're at work, ain't that a beauty? We love to see it. But, when it comes to, like, tasks or things being, like, extra work that needs to be done, what's supposed to be done is the people with the lowest seniority are supposed to be asked to do extra work and stuff first. They're the ones with the least amount of seniority. They're the ones who get asked. It's really that simple. When I first started working there, that's how it was. I was the low man on the totem pole, so anytime there was extra work, I was always the one who had to do it. That was way too early of a jump. That was... Oh my God! Can I stay on the fucking platform? Por favor! Fucking dick. I want to have this goddamn stage beat by the end of this. But it's supposed to be delegated by seniority. And, you know, ever since I worked there, it's one of the things that, like, you've been hearing this, what is it called, quiet quitting, where it's not actually quitting your job, but quiet quitting is supposed to be that thing where people are going and basically doing the minimum amount of their job that's required of them they're doing like their job description. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm going to do. And they do it like that. And it's basically employees like deciding to do the barest of minimum. And like, it kind of sucks because like, on a gut instinct, I hear that and it's like you think, wow, what fucking pussies. What absolute fucking pussies. There's a lot of them. Just limp dicks, all of them. But then, you know, after I get over that gut reaction, I think of my own job. Where, you know, when I first started, I would work hard enough to where when I got out of work, I looked like I had cum stains on my shirt because I would sweat so much that my shirt would get stained from the salt deposits that would be left after a shift of working at UPS. And, you know, I would bust my ass every single day. I stayed late every single day. I did everything that was asked of me. And the only thing that I really ever got for it was harassed at my workplace. Because now, there have been 2 days within the last 10 work days where 2 days I have had the most seniority on my work area, and I'm still the one that gets put doing all the bitch work. All the extra work, I'm still the one doing it. And you know, in a vacuum, if I'm generally left to my own devices, I really don't care about that. Because at UPS, during my shift, I can basically do any and everything there. I can work on the slide, which is where I work, where you put the boxes in these metal bins that just are on a conveyor that run the width of the factory. And it just drops off the packages to the people who are loading the delivery trucks. I can't really load delivery trucks. I can. I know how to do them. I'm just not very fast at it. I'm not a very organized person, and that job is entirely organization. So, I can do it. I can do it correctly, but it will not be done quickly. So they know that if they put me on trucks after 3 years of working there, they understand that putting me on a delivery truck means A, it's their very last resort, B, it's not going to be done correctly, so 3, I'm going to need help. But usually when they ask me, everybody's already on terms with this. They're just like, Bob, we just need you. Wow. I can't believe I fucking named myself. I'm going to have to try and block that out. We're going to have to beep that out there. But they'll sit there and tell me, they'll be like, hey, Jackal, we need you to... Kinda can't believe I did that. Hey, Jackal, we need you to load some trucks. Just do the best you can. And they usually won't give me shit about it. Like, it's fine. I can work on what's called the underslide, which is all the packages that are either... Because we're not the only slide. There's other slides in the building. So any missorts that we have go underneath the slide. Any boxes that are damaged or ripped up or torn up go under the slide so they can, you know, be taped up, boxed up, re-boxed if they have to be, whatever it might be. You know, damages, basically. I can work that. I can work the actual underslide. So I can work the underslide and I can do the tapes ups and re-boxings. I can do bulk running, where I'm just taking the real big shit that gets brought down and just move that where it's gotta go. I can vaguely do the delivery trucks. The semi-trucks, I can load easier than I can the delivery trucks because there's more space and it allows me a little bit more work. To work with, I should say. I can work unloading the trucks. I can work in what's called the primary, which is like where the shit gets... There's like these retractable conveyor belts, if that makes sense, that get... Well, actually, no. They're conveyor belts with like metal rollers attached to them. And the rollers just go inside the semi-trucks. and people just unload. I don't know what on earth, how I keep doing this. It's actually, like, amazing me at this point. This is going to be a zero progress day for gaming for me, I feel. I feel like I'm going to leave off this episode in the exact same fucking place that I started this episode. But, you know, I could... anyway, they get put on rollers, and then they go on a conveyor belt after they get scanned, and they get a sticker on them delineating where they're, what area of the factory they're going to. People sort them to, like, what area they're supposed to go to. I can do that. Long and short, I can do basically fucking everything. Everything that doesn't require certification, basically. I can't deal with, like, leaking packages. You need a certificate and training to do that, because obviously you know, it could be water, like a box that has a bunch of bottles of water. It could be that leaks, or it could be like some hazardous chemicals. So, you know, you got to have a certificate and you have to have training for that, which makes sense. So I can't do that. But anything that doesn't require special training or a certificate, I can do. I can do everything. And it really does, to loop this back around, since I get distracted very easily. The way it ties in is, I don't, at any point in my work environment, feel like, damn, I couldn't make it. I don't actually feel like I've ever been rewarded for all the hard work that I do. All I've ever felt is, like, targeted and harassed by it. Because the problem is my main supervisor, not the entry-level supervisors, because they're called part-time supervisors. Because they're not a part of salary, they still make an hourly wage. But they do make more than grunt workers, so it's still a higher position. But, so not the part-time supervisor that's directly above me, not my direct boss, but my full-time supervisor. Both of our bosses, mine and my boss's boss, he fucking hates me. And I've never been able to... Bro, oh my god. I can't believe I just keep, like, falling off randomly. God damn. But, no, my supervisor just doesn't like me. I, like, go apparently just too slow for him. My packages per hour is not fast enough for my boss. And it's just one of those things where it's like, bro, I mean, I'm not the fastest worker. Like, admittedly, when it comes to my main job, which is working on the slide. Like, I know I'm not the fastest. But, you know, when other people leave the slide, whether to go to the bathroom, to go on break, they get sent somewhere, whatever it is, I'm the only one who works up there who will move down anytime someone leaves to make sure to try to do an extra portion of the workload in their absence. You know, I go to the bathroom, you know, nobody does that shit for me. Ever. And then that happens. You know what? It's already late as fuck in the morning. I am just going to play until I have this beaten. I'm actually going to pause it and make sure neither of my girlfriends have texted me. Because it is getting close to 6 in the morning, which means there's a good possibility that any of the kids can wake up at really any point now. It's not like me. I'm nocturnal. I'm supposed to be up at this time. Normally at this time I am... What time is it? 5:54? Normally about this time I'm, like, getting ready to take my break. It's, like, usually midway through my day at this point. But, you know, when it comes to all the extra work that can be done at the workplace, you know, when I first started working there, you know, I had to do all the extra work because I was the new guy. And that made sense. But now, all that shit that I described, all the other work areas possible to go to, nobody else gets asked to do that shit. I do. And it's always me. And like I tried saying before, again, before the distractions, we had 2 separate work days. They were within a week of each other. One was not this last Friday that just happened, but the Friday before and this last Wednesday. So only it happened to me, and then 3 work days later it happened to me again, where I was the person with the most seniority in the work area, and I was still the one that was made to go do all the extra bullshit. And, you know, it does get frustrating after a bit, because when I worked at the last company that I worked for, when I was a bus driver, I started, because of the way that I work, I hate myself so much. So fucking much. But all the shit that I do, as hard as I've worked over the last couple of years, none of that ever feels like it's ever helped me in my business area. It always feels like it's just been an excuse for me to, like, get forced to do more work. Because, like I said, you know, I guess I'm not the fastest person, and, you know, that overrides everything. It overrides the fact that I make sure to make it in every day. Even days where I fuck up, and I wake up, and it's like, oh shit, I woke up, and I am supposed to be at work this very second. I'll always make sure I call my bosses. Like, I don't show up like 40 minutes late and don't say anything. I'm always like messaging my boss to be like, hey, yo, I fucked up. I overslept. My bad. And then I like show up to work. All right. Come on, get rid of that. But I always show up. Most times I show up, I'm always showing up on time. I think this last week I was a little bad, and I came in late quite a few times, which is very uncharacteristic of me, but it did happen this last week. But like for the last like 2 months, I think I was like late once by like 5 minutes. Like that's the worst that happened over the last couple of weeks. But, you know, I make it in, I do all the extra work they do. And a big reason why they make me do all the extra work, too, is because one of the employees who has less seniority than me, she's my friend, but she's kind of a handful for the supervisors to deal with sometimes. She gives them a lot of pushback that, if it were me, would never have flown. Like, they would never let me have gotten away with the way that she complains about shit and the way that she gets treated. I could never get away with it. But because they don't like dealing with her and her attitude, I'm the one who gets sent to go do extra stuff because I'm not going to complain. So, you know, they ignore seniority and make me do all the extra work. I come in every day. I most part come in on time. I do everything they ask me. I have enough general knowledge of the area, like areas that I work, that I can basically, and have trained other employees on how to work our job. And most times I will train them better than our own supervisors will. Because the supervisors we get, they don't really... What'll usually happen is they'll get somebody to be a supervisor, and because... Now, I understand this on, like, a surface level, kind of. They don't want to keep supervisors in the area that they worked originally, because they don't necessarily want that supervisor to be too buddy-buddy with all of the employees that they just were working with, and now have to work under them. Oh my God, with this thing. Why am I having such a hard time with this? I am so just flabbergasted. It's been more than 30 minutes. Now, I spent a lot of it talking. So that's not entirely true, but like, still, bro, Jesus. But you know, when it comes to that quiet quitting thing, like, that's how it's ended up feeling. Like, it's never felt like at any point that all of the hard work I've ever done has gotten me rewarded. I don't get, like, any... like, the bosses are going to come up and, like, give me accolades for all my hard work. You know, one of them might say, hey, thanks a lot for your help, but they only really do that when they notice that you're getting, like, really fucking annoyed at them. Then they'll kind of, like, let you know that you're doing a good job, which is always great for work environment. But they don't really acknowledge you. You don't get paid more. It's not like they look and go, hey, you know what? Yearly raises come around. Let me see all the people who stay late. All right, these guys who stayed late at this much percentage over, you know, everybody who stayed like 75% of the days they worked, they stayed late. These guys give them an extra 50-cent raise or 25 cents. They don't do anything like that. You don't get paid more for hard work. All this shit about like, oh, you work hard, you get rewarded. Bro, no you fucking don't. They don't promote supervisors from people that they think are going to be good supervisors. Especially because when they're doing like entry-level supervision, they're basically no different than grunts. They're just like supervision grunts, if that makes sense. Oh my God! Oh my God! So, I mean, it is one of these things that, like, sucks, but, like, when I think about the idea of, you know, to bring it back, of quiet quitting, man, I get it. Because I know I'm not the only person in life that feels like this. I know I'm not the only worker that's treated like this, where all of the effort that you do to try and make the work environment better, make everyone's day easier, all it does is make bosses comfortable. So, like, the last couple days at work after my... Because all the stuff I do... What was it? After them having... Like, there was a day last week, and I think I talked about it, where they had told me they were going to send me home early. Like, an hour and 10 minutes early. I had the most... or no, that day I didn't have the most seniority. But it was basically payment for the day that I had the most seniority. You know, kind of getting back to me and being like, hey, you know, we didn't let you... We had a day where we could have let you go early, and we didn't. So, you know, here's our... We're sorry. We'll let you go at, like, 7:50 this morning. Motherfuckers never let me go. They just had me working until the normal time, 9 a.m., that I would normally leave. And it's like, damn, man. Even when, like, they say they'll let me go, they don't. And then afterwards, you know, there was a new girl at work that I was talking to, and, you know, we're just fraternizing a little bit, you know, nothing wrong with it. But I could clearly tell he had been yelled at by our boss that day, because he was coming around like extra stick in the ass all morning. And starts coming up to me and be like, hey, I need you to not talk so much. And I'm just like, bro, I'm never talking. And the one day that I, like, conversate with someone, you're going to start giving me shit about it? Like, come on, dude. And he was like, no, your packages per hour aren't that good. You know, I need you to be quiet. But then, like, the very next day, yesterday, he's over here, like, when I'm doing work, and because, like, I already know what I'm doing, and he doesn't have to tell me. And it's like, yeah, I'm already doing this, so that. And he'll come up and be like, oh, man, Bob, look at that. Always knowing what to do. Always being the guy who comes in clutch. And it's like, he'll say that, but then when he's annoyed or he's gotten in trouble, he'll turn on me, and every supervisor's done it. I can't believe this. I really can't believe that I'm, like, fucking up this much. I really cannot believe it. Like, I'm not being that distracted. I don't know why I'm just, like, missing the button, fucking flying right over, just walking right off the edge. I am at a loss for how I'm doing so bad. Alright, time to pull on that heat, man. But yeah, long run short, working at UPS, it's great. There's no pay ceiling. Problem, they're going to treat you like it. They want you to quit. That's basically what they want. Managers at UPS, that's all they want is for you to quit. They never have to pay you higher than they ever have to. If you just quit, it's easier for them. They don't want you making the big bucks. That's not in their best interest as a business. Fuck yeah, I saw that extra life in there. Delicious. I don't know why I did that. It was like OCD. It was like, I gotta get that one last little notch. But, you know, I'm definitely not going to be a supervisor where, you know, I don't get as much overtime, so I will end up making less money. Then I got to pay for my health insurance where I don't have to through the healthcare program at work. So it's like, man, no healthcare, no overtime. It's not really ideal for me. It would have been ideal if I wasn't, like, a family man, but, like, I am now, so that's not really a deal I'm willing to make, especially with peak season coming up, bruh. Like, the soups will actually be making some overtime, but, ooh boy, not nearly as much as we're gonna be making. Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you, like, switch positions like that or go up or down levels, you lose your seniority if you go back down. So, fuck that. If I were to leave, I would go back and then start making, like, $3 less than I'm making now. Oh my god, dude. I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna fire down at me. No. Expertise. Quick on that draw, baby boy. Over there looking like me, but worse. That was like extra nice. It has been 40 minutes and I've made no progress in this game. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, I don't like the way that he shoots. Is there anything... No, I don't want you. Maybe that'll work. I want something with an arc. Alright, you know what? That's it. Because I'm starting to get tilted and it's not working. It's been 42 minutes. We're done for the day, guys. We're done. I enjoyed ranting about my work. That was fun. But, oof, that sucked. Till next time, y'all. Peace.